All right. Sorry for the late start. There's a lot of traffic today. I don't know. The weather's changing here where I live. It's getting a little bit cooler, so maybe that makes people, kind of crazy and start driving crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is going on here? Let me fix that. Okay. So yeah, I apologize for the late start, although I don't think it matters all that much. I don't know that too many people were waiting for me anyway. Um, Let me adjust some stuff here, make sure the stream is gonna work well, look good and everything. All right, so today we're running Super Creek as the title suggests. And oops, hang on, give me 1 second here. Okay, I think I'm all set up now. All right. So before we run Super Creek, just a little review of some of the things. I did run a couple farms today, and it did not go well. It went really fast, and it's because you can see here, ran an E on on the first farm here. She crashed out like super early in her career. I think it was the 3,000 fans, getting the 3,000 fans, and I normally just run the last race right before the deadline to get the fans. And for whatever reason, she came in 13th, which makes no sense. Usually, that race, if as long as you get like 200, maybe our speed wasn't high enough. It was only 204. But I thought these stats were good enough to win. Usually we don't really have an issue winning with these kinds of stats, or even just placing, in the top 5 at least. But for some reason she got 13th and just crashed out. Didn't make the fan count requirement, and so just ended her career really early. So I didn't even bother buying skills or anything. I was just like, okay, whatever. So this is a trash horse. Definitely gonna send her to the glue factory. And then we ran another one here, and we just missed the guts and wit to 600. So the deck isn't like super reliable that we're using, and that sort of makes sense because right now the deck is pretty low limit break, right? It's very low level. This is the deck I was using, and we're at level 25 on one. We only have 2 SSR cards. I guess this one's leveled up a decent amount, but this one's only 1 limit break. So I noticed that in the events, this thing here, I was getting a lot of friendship points, right? And so I was like, maybe I should buy something with those because I haven't used any of them, you know what I mean? And I remembered that there is a Haru Urara support card in here. It's an SSR, it's a guts card, right? And so I was like, oh yeah, and I have 20,000, 26,000 friendship points. And I was like, yeah, I should probably buy this and replace one of the guts cards that I'm using in my deck to kind of make the runs a little bit easier, or just like, just more reliable to get the farms going, 600 across the way. So because any bit of little bad luck, or like a failed training, yeah, basically, like, you can fail some trainings, it's fine, but if you get like a really bad roll where maybe you get like a practice poor and an awful mood or something, and it takes you a few turns to fix that, then you end up kind of maybe not being able to get to 600 and some of the stats, is what I kind of noticed after farming for a while. I farmed maybe like 3 consecutive times now, like 3 days, something like that. So I figured I would buy this, and I was gonna buy it on stream, so let's go ahead and buy this, and we'll look at the stats and stuff later. But this is definitely, I think this is meant, this is put here to help you out with farming. It seems like to me, or else guts cards aren't really all that useful. So we'll go ahead and unlock it. Where is she? Is she here? This is the one. Okay. Uncapped to level 35, and I think that'll be good enough to kind of give us enough of a bonus to have more reliable farming runs. So we'll go here, and then we'll look at what the max level at 35 is. So friendship bonus 16%, training effectiveness 11%, initial guts is 27, specialty priority 40, race bonus whatever, and what is this, fan bonus 6%, skill point bonus 1. So every time you train with her, you get 1 point of skill, and so this is a decent card. It's pretty good, right? So we'll go ahead and level this up all the way. And then as we gain more friendship points, we'll unlock more of this. And it shouldn't be that hard because you get friendship points just for running careers and stuff like. And I don't think there's anything really worth getting other than that in the friendship area. Like once we clean out, I think you prioritize getting this, and then once that's cleaned out, then maybe a follow slot boost. That could be kind of useful. These sashes and stuff you can buy with other types of currency, so I wouldn't really worry about that unless you were like desperate and like this is the only place you could get them. But it seems like more like the usefulness of this is going to be buying the support card and then this follow slot boost, because then you can have more like guest legacy umas in the parent pool or whatever will grow. So then I'm gonna look at possibly, we're not gonna be running any farms today on stream at least. I'm gonna replace one of these cards with the Haru Urara card that we just unlocked, and I'm thinking this one. This is a 5% training effectiveness. Initial guts is 25. So it's a 25%. We're at 27, I think, on Haru Urara. I think Ines Fujin is probably going to be decent, maybe not. Speed bonus, that's kind of nice. She also has training effectiveness. So we'll keep her, I think, just because it's an SSR also. Let's check this one. This one's also a 6%. So it's between these two. Either that first one that we're looking at or this one. Let's see, this is a combined 22% training effectiveness, right, with the friendship bonus. And then this one is a 25%. So this one's actually stronger in a lot of ways. Let's check the skills here. It's more for a late surger, it seems like. Late surger, straightaways, and then a bunch of green skills. Firm conditions is okay. I don't think I've ever seen this unlock. So then let's check this one. It's air groove. Pace strategy. Up tempo. Groundwork. You can get groundwork from this. I don't know that this was ever dropped for me before. Supposedly this is a very good skill. More for a front runner, I would say, maybe, and then some debuff skills. So as far as training effectiveness goes, she's probably not as strong, and we're not really looking to get skills really, so it seems like we should probably replace air groove is the feeling I get, just because we have better, like a bigger percentage gain here, and you do get initial guts off of this card versus this one. You don't really get any of that. So yeah, I think we're gonna replace Air Groove here. We can always bring Air Groove back later if it levels up or whatever. But for now, I think maybe running Haru is probably gonna, be more beneficial. So that we'll set up our farming deck that way. And if you've been playing this game for as long as I have, you should be able to unlock Haru Urara also in your with your friendship points. So that's definitely something to look at if you're doing any farming. It seems like you can try this. I'll try it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a farming stream tomorrow, just to test out this new card. I'll probably end up running a couple farms on my own anyway, but I can report back like how effective that actually was. So that's that. Now let's go ahead and run Super Creek's career. We're doing this more just to fill out our team roster or in the team trials because we already kind of know, generally how to train these Umas. They're all kind of the same. So let me go ahead and pull up this affinity calculator thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right. Let's go ahead. Super Creek is here. Make sure you could see that. Recommend. And it looks like Majora McQueen is the best affinity here. And then we're going to be using our own vodka. She's not so great down here. Can you guys see that? She's only a 17, but that's all we have. So we'll at least try to get Majora McQueen up in there. You know what I mean? To give us the best affinity. Not that it matters that much. So I think this is the Majora McQueen. Go ahead and do that. And then we'll use our own vodka here. Bam. Just to get the most amount of stat points we can. Bam. And Super Creek is a long distance runner and a pace setter. So I think the sparks that we're getting we're getting roughly 54 sparks in stamina, 21 in power, and 33 in speed. Not roughly, we are getting that. So I think that works out, right? It makes sense to do that since she's a long distance. So go ahead, this is our farming deck. We're going to be using our regular race deck is what I guess what we're calling it here. We cannot actually use Super Creek. That's kind of a bummer. So maybe we should run the Kitasan Black deck then instead. Where is the Kitasan Black deck? This is the farming deck. I think no, this is the Mayano. Oh, okay. We could use this deck with. This is for Mayano Farm. Okay, here's the Kitasan Black deck. Yeah. Although this Mayano Top Gun is a level 45. I wonder, is it better to use this one in lieu of Super Creek? Because this card's pretty strong as well. Or should we run the Kitasan Black deck? Hmm. 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 I think stamina is going to be kind of important. So maybe I think because it is a long distance runner, So I think possibly running Kita's Black, not Kita's Black, running Mino Top Gun here in lieu of Super Creek. So basically the same deck we've been using, which I believe is this one. But instead of Super Creek, because we're training Super Creek, we're just going to use Mino Top Gun as the alternate. So I think that sort of makes sense to me. Um, I believe this card is almost as strong as Super Creek. It's very similar. It's a one step down, but it is similar. So we'll definitely just go ahead and use this then. We'll see how that goes. I mean, if it doesn't work out, then we could just always switch to Kidison Black. Maybe I'll need to run it again, maybe tomorrow or something, if I don't do a farming stream. But we'll see how this goes for us. I'm guessing it'll be very similar to the runs we've been doing. Alright, so wow, not very good at all here to start off with. I guess we'll do that one. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one. Hello? Okay. Oh, nice mood up early on. I was gonna do a recreation, but maybe we don't need to anymore. I might still do one anyway, just to get her mood to great if the trainings are not very good. Oh, I think we need to do that one. We're gonna have to rest here. I don't know. Maybe this? No. Wait, oh, this would have been a good training to take as well, since there's three Umas there. But we're a little low on energy, so we're gonna take a rest. Well, all things being equal, I think taking speed here makes a lot of sense. I guess I could have taken a recreation there also, because it was only a threesome and not a foursome that I normally like to take. I think these trainings are pretty trashy, so this could be a resting turn. Let's do that. Looks like this one is probably the best to go. Foursome there. No, yeah, we could take extra training since our energy level so high. It sounds like she's gonna get fat or something. So let's go ahead and take the safe route there. I would do recreation here, but her energy's so high, so we're gonna take the training. Wow, all these trainings are pretty trashy, so we're gonna take the recreation now. Get rid of that trash. Uh, is she hitting on us? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Let's play it cool. I don't know. Okay. Seems like speed is the way to go here. And I think we're racing now. What's this? Ceramics class. Teacup or a vase? A vase? A vase? A vase? A vase. I don't know. Teacup? Vase? I don't know. What, does it matter? Who cares? Okay. Stamina. So vase is stamina. Alright. I've run Super Creek before on my personal account, but I don't remember. It's been a while, so I don't really remember what all her little event thingies are. I don't have like everybody's events memorized. Even like the farms that I run, I still don't have those memorized because I just don't care enough to, you know what I mean? Like whatever, you know. I'm not gonna try to remember all that. That's a little bit too deep. We're racing, yeah, because we're not farming. So I want to watch them so I can eat food. I'm eating a little later than usual. All right. Don't think this will be an issue, but I guess we'll see. I don't like the looks of her being at the back of the pace setter pack. She should be in the front of that second group right there. But I guess we'll just see how this pans out. I don't want to have to run another maiden race if I don't have to. All right, it looks like she's making her way to the front. And we won. Cool. Super Creek's got some big assets. I feel like those would like get in the way of her running. Got Sports Bra doing extra duty there. Jeez. And she is very she's very like motherly. So, you know, in this case I think it'd be accurate to say that she's got the mommy milkers, right? I don't know what the hell is this. You can do it. I guess maybe. Uh-oh. Did we freeze? Hmm. Uh-oh. I think everything froze. This is not good. No, I think we're still going here. Other stuff seems to have frozen though. Hello, hello. Give me 1 second to figure out what the hell's going on here. Hopefully I remember to change it back here, so you're not just looking at my face the entire time. Does that fix it? Are we good now? I think I think we're good now. Okay, let me do this. Not forget like last time. Okay, you can do it, Creek. Oh, cool. Energy. All right. Sorry for the interruption there. I shouldn't have started talking about mommy milkers and stuff. I think that's what got me. Anything inappropriate, I always get punished. You know what I mean? So I should never do anything inappropriate or say anything inappropriate because I always get punished when I do. 14 turns. It's quite a bit here. I don't know that I'm gonna take any extra races because I'm not that familiar with her career. Um, we'll just kind of go with the stock. You know what I mean? Whatever they give us in her career, and then once I run it once, then I'll kind of have a better idea of like, oh, does she need more fans or something so her ult levels up or whatever. You know what I mean? But since this is our first run through, oh man, I would love to take this, but unfortunately, I don't think we should. Uh, yeah, not so great here. Um, what kind of races are available? All OPs. What does OP stands for again? Open pre something something. I don't know what that actually stands for. I don't like running in those. I want to run in an official race if I can, like a G something at least. So I guess we'll just take the we just took the less than ideal training. Um, a lot of these are kind of not great either. Oh, here we go. There's a foursome. Although her friendship level is already there, but we do need wit. Normally, I wouldn't want to train guts or wit all that much, but I am gonna be putting her on the team. Oh, double rainbow, like that. So since she's going on the team and she's gonna be running in PvP races, it makes sense to at least try to get guts and wit to around 400, if possible. It's not a huge deal, but you know, making them making her somewhat viable, I guess. I think this "you can do it" gave us a lot of energy last time. Yeah, 30 energy. You can do it, Creek. That's great. I love it. Um, what is this? This is like 20. This is like 29, and this is only 26. So it makes sense to do this one. Go for the stats, right? Let's work on speed. Why not? I don't know. When in doubt, always choose speed. Single rainbow, 17 and 8. Huh. 16 and 5. Yeah, I guess even though it's a lesser training, less stats, I think I'm gonna do that one. What is this? Which one is energy? The meal? I think the meal might be energy, right? No, it wasn't. Dang it. Okay. 21 and 8 is a lot. So I could do that or I could rest. I don't know. I think I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna wait for the five sum, four sum, whatever. What? Migraine? What the hell? Why? What is the migraine? Those migraines are getting her down. No improvements in mood. Oh, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. As long as we don't have a mood down. I don't know that I care that much about that right now. I think this might give us the most stats, it seems like. Is it 18, 23? 23, 23, yep. So Makes sense to take that one. Extra training, we don't want to do that. Get the energy back. Does migraine go away by itself? I'm not sure that migraine is a condition that goes away by itself. I think some of the other conditions go away by themselves. But some of them don't. I don't think. Maybe they don't. 19, 15. This one looks like it's the most out of all of them. This is 22. So I think we'll go for the 22. No, no extra training. She really likes extra training, huh? Our speed is like way ahead of everything else. I guess we did get a double rainbow. So, did she change? I don't think she was wearing this the last run. I remember she was wearing like a light blue thing. Very fashion conscious. I think personality wise, right? Super Creek would be my waifu at least. I kind of like the soft, like, very. She's very feminine. I'll just say that she's very feminine, and I think I like those qualities, very feminine qualities. I like where she's positioned. She's actually in first now. Oh, did she start her move already? Is that what it is? All right, easy win. What happened? What? What is that? No. Why? What is under the weather? I don't know if I've ever seen that. Is she just sick? What? Let me see what happened. Why? So she has migraine and under the weather. What is this crap? Some unknown issue is bringing her mind and body down. Has a greatly increased chance of failing training until fall. What? Fall? That's like 6 or 7 turns or something. No, 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 no. Greatly improved chance of failing. I mean, I would probably take stamina here, but I think we need to fix this. She's got the stupid migraine anyway, so I think it's worth it to go to the infirmary. Hopefully cure something. So she cured the migraine. Huh. She has a 5% chance of failure, like a flat 5% chance on everything. I mean, I guess 5% isn't that bad. Uh, do I like any of these trainings though? I would say not really, but we do have a lot of energy. So going to the infirmary usually replenishes like 20 energy. So I think it might be worth it to train and then go to the infirmary. Do we need more fans too? What the hell? Oh man, a lot of stuff to juggle in this run. It looks like that was a good inspiration though, so at least that worked out for us. Let's see. Okay, let's check out the races here. We could run this one. 11,000 fans. That seems pretty good. I normally now I've been just looking at fan count more than anything, and I just pick the thing that has the most amount of fans usually. 11,000 fans looks like what 13 turns. Yeah, and that's the only G1 available. Is she ready to run a G1? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Not sure any of these trainings were all that great anyway. So yeah, let's just go ahead and run this G1. Hopefully she wins. Oh, she's already at S and Turf. That's good. We got some good parents here. She is favored. So, number one favorite. Hopefully that holds true. I like her position. Second place already. Oh, she's falling behind though. She must have run out of stamina. Uh-oh. 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 Is she fighting her way back? She's against the gold chip though. Gold chip is gonna be max speed at this point. I think we got second. I mean, that's not bad. I don't mind that. I think that'll take care of our fan count. I think we needed like 3,000, something like that, and we got 7 grand. So don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, and she still has that stupid thing. Oh man, I don't really want to take this, but she's still got that thing, doesn't she? Is this worth taking? Maybe. She does have an increased chance of failing. I mean, I went on a whole rant about gambling yesterday, about how, don't be a pussy and all this stuff, so yes. See? It paid off. I don't remember which one's good here. That one? No, that wasn't the one to get. Alright, so we're gonna have to rest no matter what. Sleep deprived. Oh man, that is not ideal at all. I mean, this training would be decent to take just to finish off the friendship levels, but is her thing gone? No, she's still under the weather. Oh, that's a permanent thing, huh? Until fall? You can't cure it. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. All right, well, I think if we get another like if you get two sleep deprived in a row, I believe you get night owl. That would be really terrible for okay. So dodge that bullet. So she's just afflicted with this stupid under the weather thingy just until August or something, huh? Ah, man. I think our friendship levels are all in a good place though. So summer should be good for us. I wonder, I don't want to use up too much energy because summer training is gonna be probably better. So let's run a recreation since your mood's down anyway. There we go. The full energy. Is it claw machine time? I'm really bad at this game. Um, I guess I can try to go for maybe just go for this one, like right here, uh, right there. I, I think I got it. No, it's off. Damn it. All right. Ooh, big head. I'm not good when they're leaning like that. Well, like where are you supposed to put the right there? Is that where you're supposed to put it? Uh, Maybe? Yes. Oh, it's okay. I got a big head. Oh, there's another big head. Should I just get the same one? Right there. Oh, too far, too far. Yeah, screwed that up. Well, at least I got one. All right, Rainbow Training 2915. Not bad, not bad. 2915 looks like the way to go here. Okay. We need to get her stamina up if we can. Should we just do the wit? Because I'm not in love with any of these. Maybe to conserve some of that energy. Yeah. I want some rainbows here. Give me some there we go. We've got some rainbow. Single rainbow, single rainbow. Single rainbow, but there's two Umas. 26 and 16 is what, 42? This one's 40, right? So that probably means I should take the stats. 42 is bigger than 40. At least the under the weather thing is almost over. Ghost Hunt? Sumo wrestling? That sounds like power or stamina, one of the two. Ghost Hunt sounds like probably like wit. You do need wit. Guts. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Guts. Ooh, triple rainbow. 54, 23, 77. Wow. I think that's the highest training we've gotten in the entire my streaming career. Is that stupid thing gone now? No, she still has it. What when does it go away? When is it not fall anymore? Or summer? Or when is it fall? I don't understand. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. We need to rest anyway. Uh, Dangerous. Is she a good driver? Oh, okay. Are we still with the? We still got that thing, the under the weather thing. These trainings are just kind of not very good, huh? I think I'm gonna take a recreation here. Oh, no, I didn't really want that one, but okay. What is this? Massage? Massage your best after warming up your body? Sure, I don't mind. I don't know. Warming up your body. Sure. It's guts again. I mean, I guess I don't mind getting some guts. Their guts is kind of low. 24 and 8. 32, that's 28. Seems like we should take this one. Is it fall yet? October is definitely fall, isn't it? This is like Halloween time. That's definitely the fall. You can do it. Give me energy. Yes. She's gotta be still training until fall. It's friggin' fall, man. What? Look, there's leaves flying in the friggin' wind. Is her name Duo Scrotum? Oh, Scutum. I thought it said Duo Scrotum. Number 10, Duo Scrotum. It's pretty good. Duo, get it? Duo Scrotum. But it's a Duo Scutum. I don't know what a Scutum is. Isn't a Scutum like when you spit or something? Isn't that the stuff that comes out? Scutum? Is that not what that is? I like Duo Scrotum though. That's a good name. Hopefully she can hold on to this position. She's in first already? I don't know. It seems kind of early to be that far ahead. Maybe she's just that much faster than everybody else. Oh wow, she's way up there. Okay. Looks like an easy win. If that under the weather thing doesn't friggin' drop off, this is late October. Early November is winter, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, is Thanksgiving like the end of the fall? Is that how they calculate it? I guess technically you could say Thanksgiving shining brightly. What's that? We're getting a lot of things that I've never seen before. So please tell me that the stupid thing fell off. It did. Okay, good. I was about to say, what the hell? What is this? Both mind and body are in top condition. Has a decreased chance of failing training. Oh, okay. Now we got the opposite thing. Okay. Is that a normal thing that happens after getting that under the weather thing? That's kind of like a reward for putting up with that nonsense for like a full year or whatever it was. It was like 15 turns of that shit. It didn't really affect us. I didn't really fail any trainings for the bit, but still. I don't like stuff like that hanging over my head, you know what I mean? Mocking me. Does that mean we could just take all our trainings? Not care? We have less chance of failure. Vegetables? Do whatever you want? What should you do? I don't know. Do whatever you want. Dang it. That's not. I didn't want her mood to go down. Alright. Rest? Hopefully, a normal mood is good enough for her. Um, these stats are kind of all over the place. Normally, we're kind of very evenly trained up here in speed, stamina, and power, but speed is way ahead. We did get a couple rainbow trainings there, and then guts and wit are just like way behind. So I'm not so sure about this, but I don't know. Whatever. I guess we'll find out. Especially with no skills. Should we check out the competition a little bit? Oh, trash. Oh, trash. 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 Hmm. Still trash. Hmm. Trash. 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 Okay, we have no worries here, I don't think. Everyone seems like they're all trash. So I would be very surprised if we lost. We're the number two favorite? How? They were all trash. Where's the number one favorite? Where is she? Let me see your face. Let me see that stupid face. This is Oguri Cap is the number one favorite horse? I guess I didn't actually look at her. I think we only got the gold chip and I just decided the rest of them are trash as well. If we just went one more, I think we would have seen her. But I guess it's a mystery why she's number one. I mean, I thought she was, I'm thinking she's probably trash, but maybe her wit's a little higher or something, like 300 or something. Is that how they calculate it? I know, there's some minimum stat checks that the game does to figure out your rating or whatever. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think we're looking pretty good though. As long as she doesn't fall behind here. Because then she'll have to get through that big clump of runners. She's on the outside and she's toward the front of that group, so it's a good position to be in, I think. Here she goes. Yeah, Oguri Cap, like, what was she anyway? Can I look at her? That's why she was favorite? Uh, Vigor sounds like energy. We don't need energy, so we'll take stats. Damn it! I picked the wrong thing. Double rainbow. Tissues? Oh my god. Come on, man. Seriously? Oh, okay. Just went right back. At least we don't really have to worry about that too much. I wish we would get more stamina trainings here. What are these numbers? Oh man. 15 and 9? 24? What is Piddle? What is this? Training for ants? I'm gonna have to do a recreation here. I don't like the looks of this. There we go. Great. Okay, our alt leveled up. That's good. 19 and 8, 14 and 5. This one looks like this one. Get guts to at least 300. I think we're good there then. We do need our wit to be a little bit higher. 32 stat points there. 20 here. We need more stamina though. You know what it is? It's because Mayano Top Gun, she doesn't have a skill priority, whereas Super Creek does. That's the issue here. She doesn't have specialty priority is only 35. I think Super Creek's a little bit higher than that. I think. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Whatever. You know. I do feel like Super Creek rainbows out in stamina way more though. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just having played this game, I don't know what Super Creek's actual skill priority is, what that number is. But just from my own experience of playing the game, I just feel like Super Creek rainbows out in stamina a lot more often than we've seen so far. So at least we're the number one favorite this time. The trash ass horses out of here. We might not win. Are we gonna win? Because I think Majima Queen's a pace setter, I believe. Well, she's falling behind though. Oh yeah, we won easily. I don't know if I've ever seen Super Creek do any other celebration than that. She like leans forward and shows her mommy milkers. The game's gonna punch me now that I said mommy milkers. But I don't know that I've ever seen her do anything else. I mean, if you got it like that, then you might as well. Okay. Gonna have to take this rest here. Do we still have that thing? The shining brightly still? Oh wow. It must be permanent, huh? Or maybe it lasts until you fail or something? Sleep deprived again? Come on, man. Come on. Okay. This run is kind of wild. Like the stats are just very unbalanced. Maybe I should have run like 3 stamina cards since she can't train herself. You know what I mean? That's how good that Super Creek support card is. That even when you swap it out for something else, it's just not as good. You know what I mean? With Super Creek in the support deck, we would be sitting at around probably like 600 speed, 600 power, 600 stamina. But or maybe it's just the RNG. Maybe we just got bad RNG. That could be it too. But no. Wow, these front runners are really fast. They're way ahead of the pack. All these no-name generic brands. Dollar Tree. That's not a Dollar Tree brand, is it? The what is that? Who's that? Mayano Top Gun? Oh, that's brand name. Eisensteiner? Ribbon humming? That sounds inappropriate. Ribbon humming. Mini herb? Tunneling voice. And then you got some name brands. Puni Puni? I like that. Puni Puni. That's a good one. Zambrak? Eisen's Tainzer. Eisen. What? Tainzer. Eisen Tainzer. Ribbon humming. Abab Benili? Abab Benili? Wow. Who names these horses, man? Who comes up with these names? Ababa Benili? Puni Puni? What is this from? There we go. Looks like we're gonna win. See, it's the same celebration. She doesn't do anything different. Usually they have two. Maybe I just haven't seen her do the other one. Alright, so how much do we have left? 2 more races? Wow. I feel like this is a very long career for some reason. It feels longer than the other ones. No rainbows. This feels like a resting turn then. I really hope we get some stamina trainings because that's kind of what we need. There we go, there's one. Only a single rainbow though. That's unfortunate. We have 2 stamina cards in the deck. Wow, all these trainings are really trashy. They're all bad. Maybe doing the recreation then? And hope for a better training? Is almost summer also. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Another single. Got power. That's 30 stat points versus 27, 28. I think we need to take the 30 stat points. Let's do that. $30 stat points again. And speed. I mean, I don't mind taking speed. Yeah, I guess I should take speed. Alright, let's see what we got in the summer. This one's pretty good. 48 points. That's what I've been asking for. So go ahead and take that. Now we're sort of out of energy though. We could probably take the wit here. We need some wit. We need to get to probably at least like 300 there in wit if we can. Ooh, double rainbow in speed though. I think I have to take this, right? It'd be dumb not to. 35% failure. Dang it. Do we lose the thing? Oh, we got practice poor on top of that? Come on, man. No, we still have it. So that's weird. You have this where you're less likely to fail, and then you have this where you're more likely to fail. How can you have both at the same time? Another double rainbow. Okay. 23 and 11. That's not as strong as it was before. I wonder if I should just take wit instead. Yeah. Or maybe I should have rested to get rid of the bad mood, huh? Because this bad mood's really gonna kind of hurt us a little bit. Yeah, I think I should have fixed the mood. I think that's more important than the practice poor right now. Okay, that's good. Double rainbow. Single rainbow. 28. Wow, we're getting a lot of speed trainings. More than normal, I would say. I mean, it would be dumb not to take this, right? It's just so one-sided, though. She's such a one-dimensional horse. I don't know. This one? Another double rainbow. 62% failure, though. It is for 46 points. Is that worth it? Is it worth risking for 46 points? I don't know, man. I think our speed is decent. So I want stamina is what I want. She's a long distance runner. We need stamina. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to Go with whatever. Is this her last race or is there one more? I think this might be the last one. And then it's the URA stuff. I think. Maybe there's one more. Uh-oh. Is she gonna get boxed in? She's on the outside, so hopefully she can get around everybody. Oh no though. She doesn't have enough stamina. Wow. She's just fast. Okay, whatever, I'll take it. Okay, we have one more race, last race. Okay, cool. How many turns? 3 turns? Okay. Why is Mayano Top Gun always in speed? That's all I've seen her is in speed all the time. Go in stamina. That's where your home is. Why don't you want to be in your home? I don't understand. I guess we'll take the wit training. I'm just trying to fill up the holes now. Before the end of the career. I know we have some time in the URA finals also to fill some holes, but 276 wit is just kind of pathetic. So unless there's something, you know, like a training that's like really super good, I think I'm just gonna try to fill this hole in wit. Oh, nobody's double rainbow. Well, if we win this, at least her wit will be like in the 300s. Oh, she got an S in long too. She's a S in turf and S in long. That's very lucky. She's not favored anymore though. She's number 3. Hopefully, I mean her stamina is pretty low. Her stamina should be around the 800 mark for a long distance runner. But we just been getting double rainbows in speed like over and over. So what are you gonna do? Not take it? You know? I wouldn't say it's bad RNG. It's just unfortunate RNG. It's good RNG. It's just unfortunate that it's just in speed this whole time. I think we're running Saiyan Sky as one of the support cards, if I'm remembering correctly. So we should have 2 stamina cards, including my own Top Gun, but we're not getting double rainbows in stamina at all. The most I've seen is a single rainbow. The stat bonuses aren't that big with the single rainbow because she's not super creek. A super creek rainbow in stamina, you normally get like 20, like 28 stamina points, something like that. You get like a total of like 30 something points in stamina and guts. So her bonuses are pretty, pretty humongous. Unfortunately, we're not having the same kind of luck here. Maybe running 3 stamina cards for Super Creek might be better then. I mean, we could probably get her stamina to like 800 if we just train nothing but stamina from here on out. So it's not like a completely lost cause, but she like shoves her mommy milkers in your face. You know what I mean? She like bends over to force you to like look down her shirt. This is very inappropriate behavior. I don't like it. It's not your it's fraternization. You know, trainers and trainees shouldn't mix like that, at least in that way. Did we not get any like end of race points here? Like our stats didn't really go up at all. I think I'm going to take the wit here to just to fill that hole a little bit more. We're already at the qualifier? Wow. We just ran a race, didn't we? Well, hopefully, I think this is pretty good. It's decent-ish. I don't know. Kind of lopsided, actually. This deck is definitely worse. The support deck is definitely worse than with Super Creek in it. Mine Top Gun doesn't cut the mustard there. Is that do people say that anymore? Cut the mustard, or is that a boomer thing? Am I a boomer? Cut the mustard, and then we used to say stuff like cool beans. Cool beans, man. I think that's definitely kind of like a boomer thing. And then what else did people used to say? We would call stuff like, we would say like stuff that's not allowed anymore a lot, like the F word, but not like the 4-letter F word, right? We call each other the F word just among friends all the time. Um, you would say stuff is like gay, not because it's homosexual, but just because like that's gay, like it was just like a way to use, kind of like people use that's lit or whatever now, right? Something's lit. So gay was kind of like that, except that instead of the meaning that lit has, gay was the opposite. That is not lit. What else did we say? I don't know. When I was a kid, I'm trying to think back of all the sayings when I was a kid. We used to say in my friend group, we used to say this guy a lot. So anything that would happen, you would always say like this guy, right? So if something good happened, you'd be like this guy, But if something bad happened, you'd be like this guy. I mean, this guy, man, this guy. It was like a universally acceptable use of this guy in any given situation. You could use this guy and it would make sense. It was such a perfect phrase to use, this guy. You could use it for females, right? If a girl did something, impressive, you'd be like this guy. You know, this guy, even though she wasn't a guy. That kind of pissed a lot of girls off whenever we said that to them. They'd be like, "I'm not a guy." That's not the point. The point is, right? It's a phrase of like multiple meanings. It's a phrase of like being impressed in a way. It could be impressive, you know. I think we kind of need to take stamina here, or power, but stamina has the rainbow. So I think we need to do this. We're just lacking way too much. No one says this guy anymore though. And no one outside my friend group actually said it, so. Oh, another thing we used to use a lot was indeed. No one really uses that word anymore. We used it sort of ironically. Like, you know, someone would say something, and then if you agreed with them, you just be like, indeed, right? That's kind of out of the. I think a lot of people did that actually. That wasn't just our friend group, but I think that's out of style now. People don't go around saying indeed anymore. I think there was like a couple years there in the early 2000s or something where indeed was a thing. I'm trying to think what else. That was a really long time ago. When I was a teenager, oh man, that's like almost 30 years ago for me now. I don't even remember what I ate yesterday. You know what I mean? I only remember what I ate yesterday because I always eat the same thing. Every day I eat the same thing for both lunch and dinner. I don't eat breakfast. I only eat 2 meals a day, and I only remember what I ate because I eat the same thing every day for both meals. Like my lunch is the same as my lunch, my other lunches. My dinner is different from my lunch, but my dinner is always the same as well. Same dinner. That's the only way I would remember. Like during the weekends, I'll eat out. Like I'll buy food because I don't feel like making food. So during the week, if you ask me what I ate this weekend, I would not remember. I don't know. I don't remember. And it's not because like I have a lot of things to think about. I don't. My mind is blank most of the time. Like when people ask me, "What are you thinking about?" Nothing. Completely blank. Nothing's going on in there. Just a blank sheet of paper. You know what I mean? If it was a computer screen, it would just be like a prompt, like a Word document with the cursor just blinking. That's my brain most of the time. That's why I can only do one thing at a time. I can't do multiple things at once. Even just talking and clicking is actually really difficult for me right now. Um, let's see. This is the last training of the career, right? Um, I guess we could take this power training. This 24. This is only 21. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything else is very good at all. So I think we'll just take this power training. I think we'll get it to 600 then also. So we could possibly get some sparks from it. So I don't know, whatever. I don't know that this run was all that great. I feel like we get better numbers um, with our other runs, but our support deck is different. We don't have Super Creek in the deck, so she makes a huge difference. You know what I mean? Like these numbers are not numbers I'm used to saying. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but on my other account, my personal account, I remember her. She's like close to like 900 and like a couple, like two or three stat categories. Like she's really good. And on my other account, I remember She's like my main horse, actually. She's like my ace. She's just so fast. I'll have to go back and look at like how I trained her, like what support cards I use and stuff, because I don't remember. But Super Creek is generally really good. At least that's the impression I have. I don't know, from playing her career a couple times on my personal account. This is the first time on this account, but I just remember her being really good. Um, so I don't know. And her career was really easy too. I remember it being super easy. I mean, we haven't really had any trouble in this career, but yeah, I don't know. She doesn't seem as good as she should be, for whatever reason. She's really far on the outside though. I mean, she's just running a longer distance, right? I wonder if the game calculates for that, like which lane you're in, and then because if you're on the outside, you're running more. On the inside, right, you're running less distance, a shorter distance. So I wonder if the game calculates for that. I don't know. I mean, she fought to a good position here though. She's at the front of the pace setter pack, right behind the front runners. She's way on the outside though. I don't know if I've ever seen a horse run that far outside. All right, it's time for her to make her move. There she goes. Is that winning ticket? Winning ticket really fast. Uh-oh. I don't think we're gonna catch her. Winning ticket is very fast. Hmm. Mm-mm. Yep. Okay. Is this the finale? I mean, we have alarm clocks. She got second. I think her move was just a normal as well. No. She's a great now. Was she not a great before? I don't remember. Well, let's just I guess run it again. I'm gonna fast forward it this time. I don't want to watch the whole thing again in regular speed because I'm pretty much done eating as well anyway. So we'll go ahead and watch at 2x. Oh, she started on the outside. Is this a different set of runners? It feels like a different set of runners too. There's Majira McQueen. I don't see winning ticket anywhere. I'm surprised I even know these horses' names now. Like I can tell who they are now. If you asked me before, I had no idea. Like I don't know who that is. So it's kind of amazing to me that I've actually learned, because I'm really bad with names anyway. Oh, there she is. Is that winning ticket, right? Does winning ticket wear a dress though? I thought she wore shorts. I don't think we're gonna win. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Wow. She did win. Nice. But that was really close though. All right. So let's finish her career off. Stick her on the team and see how she does in PvP. I'm gonna guess not that well, actually, because these stats are kind of not the best. I would rather have it more evenly spaced out or evenly distributed. So our final stat count was 965 speed, which is respectable. Almost 700 stamina, 600 power, and like three high threes and the guts and wit, which is serviceable, I guess. Let's pick our skills out before we finish. We got two legacy ults, which is kind of nice. What's Maverick? Moderately increased performance when no other runners are using the same strategy. I don't know that that's going to happen very often. Pace setter is pretty common. We don't have corner or swinging maestro because that's a skill that she gives. She can't give it to herself. I like navigation. I like this skill. Home stretch haste. Um, extra tank for long distance. I guess that could be useful since our stamina is pretty low. So for a medium length race, I think 700 stamina should be enough. Maybe we should give her straightaway recovery. And then we'll give her, can we give her both? We can't. We don't have enough. So I mean, straightaway recovery is probably not that great. I can give her the other one now, right? Extra tank. Um, didn't we give her a corner recovery? So that should be enough, I think, for a medium length race. In the long distance, we gave her the 2 long skills here, right? To kind of make up for not having enough stamina. And then we have 120 points left over. Disorient? Disorient could be good. This affects everybody, huh? It's debuff to everybody. Usually it's just like one type of runner, but it looks like that skill debuffs everybody. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that then. I don't know that restricting their field of view really does a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. All right, so we learned that. And then we'll complete her career. Maybe a B plus, I'm guessing. Her stats are kind of low. Yeah, B plus. Yeah, barely a B plus. Yeah, I guess it just wasn't a very good run. I don't know. We did get all that bullshit. The what was that thing that like stuck with us till the fall or whatever, under the weather or whatever the hell it was. I've never seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that. So only a 1-star speed spark here and like no white sparks at all, really. We did get a 3-star pace chaser though. So if we use her as a parent, we can make someone a pace chaser who's not good in that category. She did get S's and long and turf though, so that's really lucky in that sense, but not really lucky in any other sense. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of a mixed bag here. Could have been a really good run. Because you don't really get the S's in the... You don't get S's that very often. It doesn't drop that often. I guess you could try to guarantee it with 3-star sparks in the running style on both parents. Then you're more likely to get it. But, you know, I don't know. It doesn't always drop for me. I get it sometimes, I don't get it other times. Alright, so we did all that. We got these things, whatever. Okay, cool. Let's put her on the team. I don't like how Majiro McQueen, this A is not really an A because she's just the farming horse that I made. So I think we have a better Majiro McQueen, but rating wise, I think she's the highest of the ones that we've run. And she has a ton of skills. I guess not really. She has 3 golden skills though. But yeah, I don't like how the auto selecting just sticks her in there, and I'm too lazy to go and look through all the Majiro McQueens I run to see which one I want to use in the team. But yeah, it looks like we need some dirt horses here. Isn't King Halo like a dirt? No, she doesn't do dirt. Does anyone do dirt on the team here? Nobody else does dirt, huh? She's the only one? Well, that probably means we're gonna have to rerun her. I did run her one time. 200 carats, nice. We did run her one time using... I tried out the Japanese strategy because I needed to get some event points to unlock a support card, I think, or something. I was getting some kind of reward, so I just ran Haru Rara for fun and just experimented with her. And I just used horses that we had in our stable. No guest horses, right? So it was a free run. And then I got a B plus on her, but This is the 3 wit, 3 speed, 3 wit card support deck that I told you about that people have been using to get S pluses. I mean, I didn't get to 1200 just because this run wasn't very good, and my support cards aren't the best either. But I played this and I don't know, I didn't really like it that much. I see a world where this could work, but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like it all that much for whatever reason. I didn't think like it was a lot of the trainings were very wasteful. I felt like. I mean, I could probably play it on stream and actually show you guys like what that actually looks like and compare it maybe. But let's go ahead and run a team race here and just see how Super Creek does. I don't think she's an ace. She's probably like a third string. She's a bench warmer. Yeah, she's the third string long. So I guess it's not that important that she's on the team, but she will help us get more points here. We already got 80 grand from the first race. Only 60 grand there, probably because Daiwa's only a C. We'll probably get like 80 grand from this, yep. And then probably like 20 if she wins. No, she lost. She still got us 20 though. And then maybe 30 here. 34, and we lost. So I think we need these 3 runners right here. We need to rerun, right? The ones that we lost. Because I'm out of new runners at least. I think we're in promotion zone now. We added Super Creek to the team, and we can promote now, I believe. Let's see. That should give us some carrots. What is this? X3? I got 3 carrots? Is that even what? They gave me 3 carrots? So the current promotion line is 299. Oh man, I got 298. I'm like 1,000 away. I guess we could just run it again here, and then we'll run the easier competition here, and try to get 299 so we can promote, so we can get some carrots. That way I can pull those support cards quicker and be entertaining again instead of doing the same things over and over. Yeah, we really need to rerun Haru Urara. We didn't get 80k that time, only 75. Only 50 at this time from that group. Is it because the competition's weaker? Do you get more points when the opponent's stronger? Because we won a whole lot, but we got less points. Or fewer points, I guess. 257. So yeah, I guess we need to race the stronger competition to get higher point values here. All right, well, whatever. We'll run the middle one again. Haru's just getting worked. She's just not winning at all. Got 70,000 points there. 77 on that. Only 55 there. And we lost there. So it seems like we're sort of limited by our horses here because we're not breaking the 290, 299 or whatever it was. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. That gives us something to do, I guess. I wanted to go back anyway and rerun some of these horses while upgrading their potential levels, right? This thing. I don't know if I should go back and run King Halo because I'm just going back to the bottom of the list basically. And since King Halo is now the new bottom of the list, I was gonna go back to Haru, but since King Halo is the bottom, I was like, oh, maybe I just should start down here and work our way up again, because then we'll rerun a lot of the horses that aren't good, because King Halo needs to be rerun, Haru needs to be rerun, right? Sakura Bakushino needs to be rerun, and Daiwa Scarlet needs to be rerun. The rest of these horses are not that bad. I guess we could probably pull a better winning ticket because we only got a B+ on her. We only got a B+ on Super Creek. Mayano Top Gun, I think we got an A on. Air Groove we only got a B plus. We ran her yesterday. I think Grass Wonder we have some A's because I farmed her for a while, and then Daiwa Scarlet we only have a C plus in. So I was gonna go back through and play through each one again while unlocking the potential level of each one because it's only 15 shoes and they're all the different kinds of shoes too, like red shoes, and I think it changes every time, like every time you race. Like Sakura Bakushino, the raising the potential level isn't always pink shoes. I've noticed that, like it changes every so often. I don't know, like every time you open it up, it's something else. You know what I mean? So maybe I think I have the most amount of pink shoes. Is there a way to look at my inventory? Here it is. So okay, let's see, upgrade items. I have 700 yellow shoes. So it would be better to if I could use yellow shoes, right? Because I have so many of them. Um, blue, blue. Are these all blue? Green, yellow. So, and but the thing is, like I said, when you, I don't know what it is. Let's do a race. So, Daiwa Scarlet was a yellow, right? That's what I remember. Yellow shoes, right? Okay. So then when you go and do something else, I believe when you come back, she's not yellow shoes anymore. Daiwa Scarlet was definitely yellow shoes, right? So we're gonna run a team race, right? And then when we go back into there, I don't think it's yellow shoes anymore. I could be wrong. I guess we'll see here. But I believe when you do something else, it changes for whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh, we won. That's good. That's a good start. Oh, we won again. That's a good one. We might be able to break the limit here. We're not getting 80 grand though. 56 grand, that's okay. We need Haru to win. She lost. Okay, that's fine. $279. Still not good enough. Okay, so then when you go back to this thing and you go to the levels, I think they're different now. So Daiwa was yellow shoes, right? Is she still yellow shoes? Oh, she is. Okay, so maybe it doesn't change. Maybe she's also yellow shoes. Yellow. Blue. Blue. Yellow. Pink. Are these pink, red, and pink? Yeah, I guess they don't change. So I was wrong about that. I have a lot of yellow shoes though, so I guess we could just run maybe Daiwa Scarlet. Since I just have a lot of shoes for that. And then to go to potential level 3, 78 pink banners and 76 blue banners. How many? Do I have a lot of banners of one type? So I have a bunch of shoes of those kind. Red shoes I don't have a lot of. Huh, interesting. Okay. And then these banners, kind of all over the place. Looks like we have the most of this one, whatever that one is. Takarazuka. That's one of the races, right? Oh, we have a bunch of these too. Tenno Show. Well, you know what? Are these just from winning these races? So if you win these races, you get these sashes? I think that's how it works, because I don't really run Queen Elizabeth, this cup. I only run it on Majuro McQueen's career, because you need to get fans in order to level up her ult. And so this is a good race to run in her career. And I think I've probably run it about 10 times, I would say. So I guess you get these sashes from the races, huh? Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. So then, does it tell you what kind of sashes you need for these potential unlocks. Oops, that's not what I want. I wanted to, yeah, do that. So, does this say? Yeah, it does say Oka Show Winner Sash, Arima Keenan. And that's why I have a bunch of Arima Keenans, because a lot of the horses run Arima Keenan in their career. I see. Interesting. So you could farm these by just running these races. So whatever ones you need, you just run the races in them, huh? What's this one? Shuka Show. Oh, interesting. Okay. That is good to know. So whatever sashes you need, you could just, run the career and have them run that race. And when they win the race, I think you get these, right? Because I remember I was saying that it makes sense to finish out the careers and run in the URA finale type stuff, so you can farm some of these sashes because you don't get them, anywhere else. And so everyone runs the same finale stuff. So I think the number of sashes I have, the most of, right, is going to be some of the URA stuff, probably, is what I'm guessing. Let's take a look, because everyone has to run the URAs. Oh, I guess the races are different, though, huh, in the URAs? Because Haru doesn't run the same races in the URA finals as the other horses do, like regular turf horses do. Like, if you have a sprinter, like Sakura Bakushino doesn't run the same races in the URAs as, like a Mayano Top Gun would, because she's a long distance runner. Ah, interesting. Okay. Okay. So that's also good to know. Okay, so now this part of the game sort of makes sense to me now, because I never really knew what the hell these things were. I didn't realize they were rewards for winning the races. So if you come in first, you get sashes, and then you use the sashes to raise potential. And I was like, what are these? I don't know what these are. What are they used for? I had no idea. But now I sort of understand. Okay. That's actually pretty useful to know as far as knowledge of the game. Does that mean I should try to unlock the potential like all the way? I don't know if I should do that. I was going to just unlock one level and then play it. But I mean, I can unlock potential 3. It unlocks all this stuff. I could unlock up to level 4, it looks like. Level 5, I don't have enough of Okasho and Shukasho. But I guess I could farm those by running careers in my farms, and then during my farm, just run those races, right? If I know that's what I need sashes for. So when I'm farming my Majuro McQueen, when I do Majuro McQueen farms to get spark farming, I could just make sure to run these 2 races, right? Because I think you get like 2 per race every time you win. I think you get 2 sashes. Maybe it's just 1, but you get some, right? And I am, what is this, 28 out of 50 and 31 out of 45. So I just need like 10 more. I need like 20 in the pink ones, and then I need like 10 more on the whatever color this is, orange. So that's like 20 farms basically. 20 20 spark farms running these races, and I'll have enough to unlock Daiwa Scarlet all the way to potential 5 in one go, right? In one sitting. I mean, that's not really gonna necessarily make her stronger, because her starting stats are increased by getting her star level up, right? So if she becomes 3, 4, 5 stars, then her base stats will go up, right? But she just starts off with more skills, basically. The thing is, she doesn't even these are her like base skills, but she doesn't even get these. Most of the time, you still have to learn them. You know what I mean? But apparently, yeah, I guess maybe you have the potential to learn these then, or something. I don't know. I don't know actually how this works, because in her like, this is just like her base level. What is this? What did I just do? Oh, I went into like her profile or whatever. Okay, let's go back out. Yeah. So she's supposed to come out of the box with these skills, right? But she doesn't. Whenever you run a horse, you only have the ult really. You have the unique skill and then nothing else, and then you have to learn everything else, right, with skill points. So I don't know why they put this here. Maybe it's like built in that you, even if you didn't take any hints and you didn't get, you know what I mean? Like you would still have these 4 or 3 skills here to choose from at the end of the career to be able to buy. I don't know how that exactly works. I think maybe that sounds logical. That even if you got no skill hints at all from your support cards, and you got nothing basically, you would at least have these 3 skills to choose from to buy at the end, right? Or something. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Let's maybe take a look at who else was yellow shoes? I have a lot of yellow shoes. This girl was like red shoes or something, right? Pink shoes. I mean, I have enough. I could. We're missing a bunch of banners here though. Sashes. Wow. I don't have a lot of sashes for any of these. Taka, whatever, something. Keenan, Mile, CH, and Sprinters S Winners sash. So we need to farm a sprinter then. These sound like sprinter races. Okay, interesting. Who else was a yellow? It was Grass Wonder was a yellow also, right? Yellow shoes. Oh, we almost have enough. We're just missing this thing, Japan Cup. We're missing like 30 of them though. But we have everything else. For Grass Wonder to unlock her potential level. And then Air Groove. We're missing some of these. So I guess it sort of depends on who you want to raise the potential of, and then you can kind of farm those sashes that you need to do that. Looks like Winning Ticket. We're missing some also. Japanese Derby. Oh, that's her life goal or whatever in Osaka High. Yeah, these are definitely races I've run in Major, because Majuro McQueen is very unique in that you have to race for fans, right? She has a 3,000 fan. Her second objective is a 3,000 fan thing, and then once you get that, in order to raise her ult, you need 40,000 fans by, I think, the beginning of her senior year. It's either the beginning or Valentine's Day. It's one of the two. And then you need 50,000 fans by April, and you need the director's friendship level to be green at least, so three little bubbles. And then in order to get the last level of her ult, which only goes up to 4 when you're at level 1. So when you start unlock, you'll go to level 2, then you can upgrade to level 5. And if you go start unlock again to 5 stars, then her ult will start at level 3 and you can unlock it to level 6, right? So when you're a level 1 at 3 stars, which what she is a 3 star, her ult is level 1 and you can upgrade it up to level 4. And I think the last one is the end of the senior year in December, late December, is and you need like 120,000 fans, something like that. Is 100,000 something like that? 100,000 or 120,000 fans. And if you just play her career normally without running any other races, if you just get the 3,000 fans that you need for her second objective, you're not going to get enough fans to upgrade her ult, right? So you need to run at least, I like to run, there's one race in there, I forget what it's called, but it's 20,000 fans that you get from that one, right? It's a G1 race. It's relatively easy also. So 20,000 fans, it's, you know, that'll set you up to get to 40K and 50K. And then the rest of her career, you can get up to 120K pretty easily. But you need to run at least like one big race, like a 20K race, towards the beginning of her career, you know, right after the 3,000 fan objective. Somewhere in there, you need to run something in order to get her ult to level up, right? So that's why farming for these sashes with her actually makes a whole lot of sense. Although she's probably not eligible for all of these, right? because they're different styles of runners. Osaka High, I think Mijiro McQueen can run this one. Like for example, if we were to want to raise winning tickets potential, but Japanese Derby, I don't think Mijiro McQueen has a chance to run in. I don't think I've ever seen her have this race be open to her. So I think for Daiwa Scarlet, what is this one again? Oka Show. I think that's available to Mijiro McQueen. And Shuka Show. I think that's also available to Mijiro McQueen. The only reason I'm saying that is, you might as well farm for these things while you're farming a character. And the reason I'm farming Mijiro McQueen is because she's a 3-star, and she's able to give a green spark, right? Whereas these 2-stars don't give a green spark. So it makes sense for me to farm the 3-star that I have, so that I can pass down her ult basically, right? As a gold skill, a yellow skill or whatever, a non, unique skill. These other ones can't do that. They can't pass it unless we upgrade their star level. Like once these get to 3 stars, then they can. That's how you get Daiwa Scarlet's Red Ace ult on other people, right? You can pass it down, but as a 2-star you can't do that, but 3 stars can. So that's why I'm farming Mijiro McQueen, and that's why I'm kind of focusing. Once I get a 9-star whatever Mijiro McQueen as a parent, I'll be able to pass down her ult and also have 9 stars to give the children or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, maybe I'll look at possibly farming, because we do need to rerun Daiwa anyway. Haru is a dirt horse, so she might have some issues here in getting some of these sashes. I think you need to run a dirt horse. So we might not be, so maybe what I should try to do is farm for Daiwa's sashes that we're missing, so that we can unlock her potential all the way to level 5, and then rerun her. So she's gonna, we've been creating B+A horses, and hopefully with that unlocked potential, she'll be a solid A, or maybe higher, or whatever, I don't know. But she'll be our first unlocked horse, right? Because we have so many shoes anyway, 700 shoes, like what am I gonna do with all that? You know what I mean? I might as well use them. And now that I know what the sashes are for, like what are you gonna do holding onto those, right? You might as well use them, right? That's what they're for. So yeah, sorry if that kind of, I've been talking about this for a while, but it's just new information for me, so I'm sort of processing it while I'm talking about it. But that's kind of cool. I sort of understand that part of the game now, which before I didn't. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I got sidetracked by that. I did update my farm deck. If you missed it, my farming deck, we had where is it? Here. We had somebody, Air Groove, I think, over here, but I was able to buy this Haru Urara Guts support card from the friendship, from the store, the friendship store here. And I had enough friendship points because I noticed that the game, during the event, this Uma Quest thing, it was giving me a bunch of friendship points, especially on the Wheel of Fortune thing. We have Wheel of Fortune available to us. So on this thing, they kept giving me like 50 friendship points or whatever. You know what I mean? And I was like, because I already had it on my bingo card, but I kept getting it over and over like this, like 20, 20, 20. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what can I buy with this again? I don't remember. So I actually checked. And when I checked, no, I don't want to do that. Go back. When I checked, I remembered, because it's been a while since I've been in this, because I was like, I'm going to save up my friendship, because I don't think I had enough to even buy this one. But then when I checked, I had 20,000, 26,000 friendship points from all the event bonuses and crap that, it gave you. So I was able to buy 2 of these, and you can do a max limit break with just buying, this card from friendship points. So I just need 30,000 more friendship points to max limit break this Guts card. And this Haru Urara Guts card is really good. I'll show you. Once it's max limit broken. It's not like super good in the very beginning. I was able to unlock one level of it, but the friendship bonus is 16%, right, and 11% training effectiveness, right, already at a level 35. So at level 50, I think this friendship bonus is either 25 or 30%, and the training effectiveness I think is like 15%. I want to say. So that's really good. This is like Super Creek level good. You know what I mean? So this is gonna make your farms a lot easier. So that's why I replaced the air groove that I had in here with this card. So this should help make my farms easier because a lot of the farms I've been running on Majuro McQueen, they've been kind of like hit and miss. Like sometimes I'll get 600 across the board and sometimes I won't. And then I mentioned this earlier in the stream at the very beginning of the stream, but I actually crashed out. The Majuro McQueen actually crashed out in the very beginning of her career. We got an E rank right here. She crashed out at the 3,000 fans thing. I couldn't get her the fans for, I don't know, she in the race she just got like 13th place or something, and she only got like 100 fans from it, and so I failed the career this early. And it wasn't a bad run. I thought this was a pretty good run. So I don't know what happened. And during the race RNG just screwed me. Because these are pretty good stats for that level. This is right after the maiden race. This is the second race after the maiden race. And for, yeah, her speed's a little low. But I don't know. I think I've run careers with speed, just as low, and we did just fine. Like, we got first place and everything. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. So the race RNG just kind of screwed me over. I don't know. So hopefully, replacing that Air Groove card with the new Haru Urara Guts card is gonna make these runs a little bit more, not so crazy like this. Like we're getting C's and B's, C's, B, E, then a B plus. Like it's been all over the place. I mean, it was pretty consistent throughout this little stretch here, but then I don't know what happened. It just started getting really, I don't know, the RNG just started getting really bad, and I don't know. So yeah, I think that's all I have for today. As far as what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to farm all of Daiwa Scarlet's sashes by tomorrow because that's like 20 careers I have to run. I can't do that in one day. I guess I could buy those sashes. I think you can buy them, right? Is it worth buying them though? I think you can buy them with friend points too. I kind of want, yeah, you can buy the sashes with friend points. Not all of them though, just some of them. But I don't want to waste these friendship points on that stuff. I want to buy, the rest of Haru Urara, the support cards, right? So is there anything I can use to buy those sashes? Here, there's a couple here. Statues are for star pieces. I guess you could buy stuff in here too, but I don't have any crowns or whatever these things are. Clovers? Can you use clovers? You can use clovers, but they're expensive. I saw some tickets here also. Maybe it's better off if I just buy tickets. Oh, you need 200 though. I only have 30. Okay, yeah, this is way too expensive. So yeah, I think farming it makes more sense to do. So tomorrow I could either farm using the new Haru Urara deck, the new card, just to see the difference from our old deck, right? Or I could we could just rerun, one of the like Haru Urara, like one of our sea horses that are losing a lot in the team trials. We could try rerunning one of those, either Haru or Sakura. I think Daiwa we can wait on until we unlock our potential level. But yeah, one of these two we could probably rerun. Maybe rerunning Haru makes a lot of sense because she's our only dirt horse, so we need her to be good in order to win in the team trials, at least that section of it. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. We don't have good parents for her still, but the other thing, what else can we do? Is there anything else? I don't think there is. I think that's it pretty much. So farming or Haru? I think that's the plan at this point. Or I could oh, that's what I was looking for. If there was any way to unlock a new horse with any of these things here. I guess I could statue exchange and unlock a horse. Because I have 103 statues. And I do have horses that I have star pieces for. So I could do that. Let's see who I have star pieces for. Here. I have star pieces for... No, that's not what I want. This thing. So I've been buying the cheap ones, right? I told you I was buying all the cheap star pieces. So I have like a decent amount here. I think you can only buy 25 from that store. So it would have to be one of these horses that have 25 pieces or more. We already own Majira McQueen. Is this special week? Who is this? I don't know who this is. Is that special week? It's the girl with the white streak down the front of her face, her hair. So if we go back to this guy, the girl with the white streak down the front of her hair. Where is the white streak girl? She's not in here. Okay, so I guess it's limited to... Are you limited to just the horses you own? It might be limited to horses I already own, huh? Because I own all of these already. Oh, so I couldn't unlock a new horse this way. Because these are horses I already own. That is too bad. That is too bad. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's just those two things then. Farming again or Haru again. I think I'm leaning more towards Haru. So we might do a Haru run tomorrow and try to make the best Haru horse that we can. But yeah, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. So, all right. Well, that's pretty much all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow.